one's just a little overkill. There we go. Got him. He was gonna jump out at me. Collect all this. Very nice. Oh, did you see that lightning strike? Alright. Let's go get this handled. We're loading, we're loading. Okay.
But it won't work right.
You're in Sanctuary. And it is time to go further into a quest line. Where are you? Actually, first I wanna do some work on my armor. See what I can do. Electricity. And it's pocketed, I like that. I'd like to do deep pockets. But pocketed'll do for now.
Then you don't know that kicking it won't work.
There we go.
But it won't work right.
Doing a little armory here.
Then you don't know that kicking it won't work.
I personally find it very relaxing. Just going through and doing my armor,
But it won't work.
working on my weapons.
Well, how do I make it do what I want?
Chemistry, cooking,
Then you don't know that kicking
all
it
of
won't
those
work.
things. Okay, cool.
But it won't work right.
Let's get rid of some stuff since I'm over encumbered. I pretty much never use the grenades and stuff like that. So I just give them to my followers or I give them to my settlers to use, because they use them. Trying to figure out what to give them. What to put in the workshop. I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, lots of stuff.
It's out of it.
Well, how do I make it do what I want?
I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know.
Then you don't know that kicking it won't work.
Hey, stop that, please. It can't be good for the sensor.
But it won't work right.
That's no reason to go beating the living daylights out of it.
Excuse
Well, how do
me,
I make
miss?
it do what I want? Oh, hello again.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Maybe you can talk some sense into the young lady.
What's the problem?
It's this sensor thing. I want to build a store, you know, somewhere I could sell stuff, but it won't work.
A store? I don't think the sensors can build those. Can they?
Yes, I can. They, in fact,
I
can.
don't know.
You know who would know? That ASAM fella. Maybe you should go find him. Ask him what else these sensor flibbity gibbets can do.
Okay.
I'll go see him immediately.
Oh, well, that's great. In the meantime, I'll get the new arrivals settled. And hopefully prevent more property damage.
Good luck.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Casting a line, we gotta go talk to Jake. Be like, hey, Jake, how you doing, man? Look at this close-up of this very ugly, very dangerous looking. Look at that stinger. Shh. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Unless that thing is using some kind of venom that, like, actually feels good, forget about it, man. I'm just caught up on that stinger. The size, my god. Hey Jake, talk to me. Buddy. I'm so snoopy. I like stop literally just to go look. I'm like, what's back here? Jake.
Oh, hey there. Didn't expect to be seeing you again. Is something up? It's not the ASAMs, is it?
That's why I'm here.
So it is the sensors that bring you here. Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told the others. I know it may seem confusing, but trust me, just stick with it. Keep building with them, and provide your people with proper supervision. Eventually, it'll all make sense.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
ASAMs are easy enough to use, but sometimes you literally need to tell someone to use them. It's as if people need verbal permission to improve their lives or something.
The others?
You're not the first to make use of the sensors. I've provided a fair few to other folk as well. However, most seem at a loss what to do with them.
What else do you have?
What else? Are you saying the sensors aren't enough for you? Huh. Well, that's a first. Most people complain ASAMs are too complicated. No one's ever asked for more. I'm starting to get the feeling you're not exactly like most people, are you? All right, darling, consider me curious. What's your story? Like for starters, that Pip-Boy in your wrist. I bet there's a tale behind that.
Why are you asking about my Pip-Boy?
It's not every day someone trips over a Pip-Boy. Heck, took me years to find mine. So where'd you get yours?
What do you know about Vault Tech?
Vault Tech? I suppose I know a little bit about them. But considering that Pip-Boy you got there, you may know a lot more than I do. Where'd you even find one in such crazy good condition? Looks as if it's fresh out of vault. Wait, that's not where you're from, is it? A vault?
Not really, no. They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods. But something malfunctioned. I woke up at one point. Some people killed my husband and kidnapped my son. I'm trying to find him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know what that's... Well, I know something like that ain't easy. You might be surprised how common that kind of thing is out here. I mean, not the frozen in a vault part, but... I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I don't mean to pick at fresh wounds. But what you said about being frozen, are you telling me you're pre-war? Before the bombs?
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Whoa. Well, that's amazing. You really aren't like most people. Then, if you don't mind my asking, why is a vault dweller from the past bothering with settlements and ASAMs?
I want to help people.
That's an admirable goal. I can respect that. And from what I've seen so far, you're the kind who's more than willing to put actions to those kind of words. Well, guess that explains why you're so serious about this settlement stuff.
Raiders! Hurry!
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
Back at the settlement! A whole bunch of them! They've
Oh,
taken
Paul is such a
hostages, please!
sweetheart.
You gotta hurry!
Damn raiders are like rad roaches. You crush one and 5 more crawl out. Well, don't you worry, darling. I got your back. You helped me with my raider problem. Only right I help you with yours.
All right, let's go.
Right you are.
Come on, get the lid out and move before somebody gets killed!
Okay, old Paul. Let's go. Now, in what's coming up here, we have a few choices as to how to react. I have found in my playthroughs that only one of those options end up with you keeping all of your settlers. You will definitely lose one if you do anything other than pay the raiders. Now, if you pay the raiders, sorry about that. If you pay the raiders, then you don't lose any of your people.
I'd like to trade some items.
Now don't get all gung-ho now. Those raiders have hostages.
Yeah. Now, most of the time, what I do is I just...
Hold it! Take one step
I just
closer and I shoot.
What's going on here?
You stupid! What do you think's going on?
They're fighting something.
What do you want?
You wasted a whole bunch of us at Concord, so now you're gonna watch some of your people die.
I'd rather not.
Trade 100 caps?
Damn,
Change
this
your mind?
once.
It's not much, but it'll do.
Just 'cause I don't
Alright,
feel
boys,
like
I
losing
think they
settlers.
learned their lesson.
Next time I'll shoot them.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Hope you ain't one of them sins.
If I ever
that are
come
spying
across
on me.
them again, I'll just shoot them all.
Excuse me.
Not the way I would have done it, but at least it's over now. Say, before we came here, I wanted to ask you something. This maybe isn't the most appropriate time or venue for a chit-chat, but have you got a minute?
Sure. What's up, Jake?
Of course. What's up?
Well, this may seem abrupt, but the Commonwealth. By now, I'm sure you've experienced enough to form an opinion about it, so tell me, what do you think of it all?
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Ever the optimist, huh? Keep in mind, it's been over 200 years since that war, and folks are still rebuilding and recovering. Not exactly stellar progress. It's a real mess out here. People living in dirt, barely enough food or clean water, random attacks from raiders, pharaohs, or God forbid, synths. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. It just might be possible to bring back a measure of the civilization to the wastes. Like what you used to have.
Wait, what was that about synths?
If you've never seen one, count yourself lucky. They're kind of like robots, built by the Institute, but more human. Well, some of them. If you ever come across any, be ready for a hell of a fight. Or a hell of a run. Preferably in the opposite direction. But enough about that. Right now, I'm more concerned about rebuilding the wastes. You've already seen firsthand what ASAMs can do. And you've shown interest in what more you can get out of them. What if I were to tell you, we've only scratched the surface? And maybe, if you're willing, we could perhaps do more than you ever imagined. I've got plans, but I feel they'd go a whole lot smoother if I had a reliable partner to ride shotgun. So, what I propose is a partnership. You and me, working together to try and rebuild the Commonwealth. What do you say?
Sure.
All right, I'm in.
Hell yeah! You are not gonna regret this. I suppose a proper introduction is in order.
Green
Name's Jake.
soda sucker.
Jake Evans. And it's a pleasure to be working with you.
Thanks. You too.
All right. With the formalities out of the way, let me answer a query of yours. Earlier, you showed an interest in getting more out of ASAMs. Now, if that's something you really are serious about, then I know where to find the equipment we'd need. However, there is a small problem.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Same old issue that plagues the entire Commonwealth. Raiders. The place with the ASAM equipment has been claimed by a raider gang. Really dug their heels in. And they're not open to doing trade. But I reckon together we could break into the little base and grab what we need. However, we would be in for a tough fight.
We could do
I
it,
think you'd be up
Jake.
for that. Taking on a raider stronghold?
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
Well, all right. Now, this equipment we're after was delivered from Concord Hardware to an old Air Force satellite station called Olivia. So that's where we'll be heading. But before we go there, might want to make a pit stop or two. There's a small trading post not far from here. Drumlin Diner. Might be worth stopping by, gear up on supplies. Also, I've got a small cache of gear hidden nearby, Olivia. It's probably still there. Would be useful for our little venture. I'll mark your Pip-Boy with our points of interest, but it's up to you what we do.
Okay.
I'm handing over the reins.
Let's go to the Drumlin Diner. Alright, here we go. Oh, bugs. Come here, Flufflebunn. Silly bug. Look, it's the ghouls by the house. Remember we passed it? Oh, wow. Dang, the recoil on this gun. I gotta fix that. Did you see it?
We got barrels.
More goals. It's a slasher and a shambler. Why does it keep going to a dang slasher? Okay. A root cellar. Chemistry station. What is going on here? I don't know what it's for, but I'll make it. Okay. I don't think I need it to, but whatever. I can make some pretty cool stuff. Psycho tats. I don't have the stuff on me to make most of the stuff. But it's nice to know what I'm capable of making. This is where you find these armors. If you download the mod and you want to make them, I wanted to see all of the different clothes. I wonder what that one looks like. Interesting. The names on those. XO3 Predator. I gotta check that out at some point. Cool. Alright. We'll check out what's downstairs. What does the mask look like? Oh, it's like a little skeleton half mask. Goes over the face. That's kinda cool.
I think this is a common sight these days. I'm sure some would even call this clean.
Weapons workbench. Check it out. That's interesting.
Brilliant.
All right, pretty dark down here. Jake's like, what are you getting me into? Ah, now I can see.
But too much is falling in my...
What's going on here? Rats, I'm taking rats just being here. Wayne Gorski.
I was just getting warmed up.
My goodness. Deal with those rats briefly. Since we're gonna keep taking them as long as I'm in here looking.
Bingo.
Nice. It's not hate.
do-it-yourself project I wouldn't touch with.
We'll take that bottle cap mine. It's not mass. One letter and long. It could be anything at this point.
There we go.
Lucky. Wow. Long one. This is the personal terminal of Wayne Gorski. This will be my first and only entry. I identify myself as a free-thinking citizen of these once great United States. I will not stand idly by as the government infects the minds of its people with devices like the electrical tower they've erected in my front lawn. I pledge to take down this mind control device by any means necessary, and have begun construction on an incendiary device. If you are reading this, I have certainly been killed or detained in a government interrogation camp. The news will surely warp the truth and brand me as a communist traitor. Do not believe their lies. Let all true patriots know what I do. I do of my own free will and for the good of my country. And then the bomb dropped. My goodness. And then he became a ghoul. A feral ghoul, yeah. Well, we can pick up all these nuke parts. And that is what Mr. Gorski was up to before the bombs dropped. And there's the electrical tower.
My name, something about this place.
He was referencing that he wanted to blow up. That he thought was mind control from the government. I don't see much here, okay. Well, that's it for Gorski. Let's continue on our way to the Drumlin Diner.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that
Whoa,
junk
whoa.
has done to my
Easy
boy?
there, Scabber. This doesn't involve you.
This doesn't sound good, does it?
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
That's it. You're dead. You crossed the wrong line.
You sure about that, Wolfgang? 'Cause I didn't even get to shoot you.
And that's how it's done.
Can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
You handle that pretty well. I don't expect any discounts here anytime soon.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business.
The Raiders
You
had her
anything for
son
the road?
hooked on cans.
Let's see what you have.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
And he owed them money, and they came to collect. But then we showed up and stopped them. And that is the story of Trudy and her son at the Drumlin Diner. That looks pretty wild. Scavenger helmet looks pretty cool. Seeing if there's anything I want. See what I can sell. Bring down the price a bit. I love the taste of cream soda. I'll bring it down some. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, we can use that one for now. Alright. Alright, you guys. Gotta head north. is.
Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me!
Shut up!
What's going on here?
This thing's a synth. That's what. We've been traveling with it for weeks. But then today he finally let slip that he's an Institute errand boy. The whole fucking time.
Because I thought you were my friends.
I'd never be friends with a damn synth.
You already were friends with the synth. Now please, just let me go.
You think I'm stupid? You're just gonna run off and get your Institute buddies to come put us down. That ain't happening, pal.
I'm not with the Institute. I ran away. I just need to get to Bunker Hill. Then, I swear I will never bother you again. Please.
He's an
You believe me,
admitted
right?
synth.
You can't let them do this.
If he was with the Institute, don't you think killing him would just make them matter? Let him go. It's safer that way.
That's a risk I'm willing to take if it means one less synth in the world.
Try this one.
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
Maybe he's just biding his time. I don't know, and I don't care. But this thing is not walking away from here.
Let's try that. You don't need to be afraid of the Institute.
If he was with the Institute, don't you think
we'll
killing
try
him
that
would
one
just
again first.
make them matter? Let him go.
I mean, it
Safer
did
that
light
way.
up.
That's a
Maybe
risk
it'll work.
I'm willing to take if it means one less synth in the world.
I'm just failing all my rolls. Let's do the you don't need to be afraid.
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
Maybe he's just biding his time. I don't know, and I don't care. But this thing is not walking away from here.
Jeez. I mean, we have one option we haven't tried. And then there's the other one. That's below it.
You know what?
Oh god, I
Kill him.
clicked the wrong one.
No!
No. Oh. Dude, no.
Good riddance, synth. Why don't you get out of here?
Oh my gosh.
Anything good?
I don't like that. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. I can't live with that. Where am I gonna end up if I reload? How long ago did I save? I usually save quite often. I can't live with that. Telling them to shoot them and then they just shoot them like that. Just like a rabid animal out in the street. That ain't right. And it's not self-defense or anything. Okay. So, last time I saved, I was back here in the diner. Okay, and I had finished that part. I was heading north, and when I headed north, I came upon the place with the people. And then I hit the wrong button. And that really sucks. But that's okay, 'cause it's a game and we've got a do-over. Can't believe I hit the wrong one. That third one might have worked. I mean, they were being difficult and I was failing my rolls, but still. Alright, where are they?
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long time.
It's
I know
random
what I'm talking about.
encounters. Oh.
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of my alert meat between two pieces of bread. But it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
They're talking about sandwiches.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Well, you gotta eat. Right? Alright, we'll continue on then. I still feel bad for saying shoot that guy. That is not cool. I do not like that. It's my fault though I clicked the wrong one. Like a dummy. Alright, we're gonna head up here. Found Jake's
Hold on,
stash.
we're near the cache. Just give me a second here.
Okay, I'll
This
give
stuff
you a
while
second.
back when I first checked out the area. Aha! Looks like it's all still here. How do you like the headwear? Pretty cunning, don't you think?
I think you look pretty good.
Oh, you're too kind. Don't want you feeling left out now. Here, for you.
Here we go. I got me one of those scavenger helmets. They're pretty good. Alright, we're gonna head up here.
Wait up! I'm gonna hold back. Scout the area for nasties. I'll let you deal with the raiders directly outside Olivia. Once you're done taking out the trash, I'll meet you at station's entrance.
Okay, Jake. What do I say?
Let's get this over with.
Alright, just don't go too far away.